From the PEP Radio Newsroom, here are the stories we are covering at this hour. In response to Donald Trump's executive order banning transgender people from joining the U.S. military, several major LGBTQ plus organizations have begun filing lawsuits to stop the order. GLBTQ Legal Advocates and Defenders, or GLAD Law, and the National Center for Lesbian Rights, NCLR, filed the lawsuit in the U.S. District Court for the District of Columbia on Tuesday. The suit, Talbot v. Trump, accused the president's order of violating the Constitution's Equal Protection Clause, which guarantees that all Americans will be treated equally under the law. The lawsuit was filed on behalf of 6 active service members and 2 individuals seeking enlistment. Trump's latest trans ban was announced Monday night. Titled Prioritizing Military Excellence and Readiness, the order claims that service by transgender members is in conflict with a soldier's commitment to be an honorable, truthful, and disciplined lifestyle person. The armed forces have been afflicted with radical gender ideology to appease activists, unconcerned with the requirements of military service like physical and mental health, selflessness, and unit cohesion, the order states. The pursuit of military excellence cannot be diluted to accommodate political agendas or other ideologies. The order directs Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth to halt the use of invented and identification-based pronouns in the military, prohibit biological males and females from sleeping, changing, and using bathing facilities intended for the opposite sex, and update all Department of Defense medical standards to ensure they prioritize readiness and lethality, among other directives. One plaintiff in the case, Nicholas Talbot, age 31, is currently serving as a second lieutenant in the Army. They started basic training and officer school 6 months ago. When you put on the uniform, differences fall away, and what matters is your ability to do the job, Talbot said in a statement. Every individual must meet the same objective and rigorous qualifications in order to serve. It has been my dream and my goal to serve my country for as long as I can remember. My being transgender has no bearing on my dedication to the mission, my commitment to my unit, or my ability to perform my duties in accordance with the high standards expected of me and every service member. When Trump issued his first anti-trans military ban during his first presidential term in 2017, GLAD Law and the NCLR filed the first lawsuit to challenge it in the case of Doe v. Trump. Attorneys in that case, Shannon Minter for NCLR and Jennifer Levy for GLAD Law, now represent the plaintiffs in Talbot v. Trump. And now this news regarding the buyout of federal employees' jobs. The Trump administration announced Tuesday that it is offering buyouts to all federal employees who opt to leave their jobs by next week, an unprecedented move to shrink the U.S. government at breakneck speed. A memo from the Office of Personnel Management, the government's human resources agency, also said it would begin subjecting all federal employees to enhanced standards of suitability and conduct, and ominously warned of future downsizing. The email sent to millions of employees said those who leave their posts voluntarily will receive about 8 months of salary, but they have to choose to do so by February 6th. President Donald Trump has built a political career around promising to disrupt Washington and vowed that his second administration would go far further in shaking up traditional political norms than his first did. Still, the repercussions of so many government workers being invited to leave their jobs were difficult to calculate. Katie Miller, who serves on an advisory board to the Department of Government Efficiency, a special Trump administration department headed by Tesla CEO Elon Musk and tasked with shrinking the size of government, posted on X, this email is being sent to more than 2 million federal employees. Right? But what about those egg prices? Bird flu is forcing farmers to slaughter millions of chickens a month, pushing U.S. egg prices to more than double their cost in the summer of 2023, and it appears there may be no relief in sight, given the surge in demand as Easter approaches. The average price per dozen nationwide hit $4.15 in December. That's not quite as high as the $4.82 record set 2 years ago, but the Agriculture Department predicts prices are going to soar another 20% this year. Shoppers in some part of the country are already paying more than double the average price, or worse, finding empty shelves in their local grocery stores. Organic and cage-free egg varieties are even more expensive. Some grocery stores have even limited how many eggs that shoppers can buy. It's just robbery, said Minneapolis resident Sage Mills, who bought eggs to bake a birthday cake last week. Eggs used to be kind of a staple food for us, but now you might as well just go out to eat. For more information about the stories we are covering, check out the PEP Radio page on the Pennsylvania Equality Project website, paequality.com. Find our PEP Radio page on Blue Sky and our channel on YouTube. Be sure to download the Live 365 app to take PEP Radio wherever you go. That's the news at this hour, and now back to more music here on PEP Radio.